Hi, this is Clarissa. I'm here today with Patrick Leung to talk about how he does an apartment building acquisition, specifically like a case study of it. So, Patrick, tell me about how you acquired this 17 unit in Windsor, Ontario.
Okay, well, how I acquired the 17 unit apartment building in Ontario was I first went to Ontario, built up my reputations in front of a bunch of commercial realtors. I visited them a couple times. They know I'm a real buyer, right? When I make an offer, they come through, and it actually closes, right? That's what realtors actually look for when they're putting their heart and stuff to work with you. And once you start building that reputation, that you know, you actually closes the deals, you say what you do, then you will actually have the first. Every time when a deal comes out, you'll be the first to approach it. I generally, every time a new deal comes out, I have 3, 4 realtors that would contact me immediately and give me some even before it's listed on the market. They'll give me some heads up, and they'll give me the chance to go for the deal first. Right? So building that your power network of realtors out there looking deals for you, it's the number one important to finding a great deal. So that's what we did for this one. I was approached with this deal. I quickly sat down, and I generally make my commitment to get back to them within a day. So I'm actually pretty fast. To as soon as they call me, I pick up the phone and say, okay, let's run through the numbers. Let's go for it. I put it in my analyzer. We're plugging all the numbers and seeing how much rent it produces, how much it costs, and such and such. Right? We fill the rent rolls, and then I will come up with my own value for this property. Then I'll make them an offer, right? And generally, the time frame between me getting a deal and writing the offer could be roughly about 6 hours or so, right? And but sometimes even faster because I'm in the game for a long time. I just get a good sense of it. So realtors really love me for that, and my commercial realtors really love me for that. So I make the offer, back and forth, negotiate a little bit, and then got accepted. The market was actually picking up at that time, so this I could sense the market. There's fewer and fewer inventories, right? So immediately we picked this deal up for $800,000. Immediately on day one, we made $45,000. Right? The appraisal came back 845,000, and then now today it's worth more than $1.2 million. Right?
Wow.
So this just when the in terms of real estate, when the price is going up, it goes up fast. So we got this deal, and then of course I set the term to put in my deposit over 3 to 5 business days. I send them my deposit there to secure the contract, and basically I hand it off to my lawyer. I go look for my group of investors. So I send it. I have an email list here. I send it to people in my list to see who's interested to get in with me on this project, and I did find someone to get in with me, and then we'll do our due diligence. Our due diligence process include um, appraisal, right, and engineering report, and then an environmental questionnaire. So we go through that process. It would take about roughly anywhere from 30 days to 60 days, depending on how booked up those commercial realtor, I mean those commercial appraisers schedules are. Right now the schedule is like 3 weeks. You have to wait until they're able to work on it, your deal. So also I already have in touch with my banker. So I just sent off this to my banker. I have a special banker that helped me take care of all my deals in Scotiabank. So immediately he came back with an answer to see how much loan I could borrow from this property.
So it seems like your team is so important.
Absolutely, and the more deals you do, the more streamlined your team is. And you always have to go and do deals once you're in this industry because that fits your team.
So how hard is it for a new investor that want to get on these deals but has no team?
Actually, it you would have to put up a lot of efforts. When I still remember when I began, I would ask other investors for their teams, or I would go out there and also do my own due diligence and looking for my teams. It does take a while of time, depending on how much effort you put in. So for me, I started off pretty slowly, and to build this team, it took quite a while for me.
Well, that's fantastic. And how is it, how much income are you getting per month? What is the return on investment?
Well, for this property particularly, I am getting about $600 per unit, where I see a potential moving up to $800 per unit. Currently, I'm getting about $10,000 plus a month in rental income, and we're right now going through renovations, upgrading buildings, and also reducing utility expense on this building. So we're doing quite a bit of work on this building to make it more valuable and increasing the cash flow of the building. Generally, what I personally look for is I'm looking for older apartment buildings owned by people that's going into their retirements. I bought this off a 80-year-old 80-year-old investor. His son and daughter don't want to take care of it, so I took it on for myself, and they're probably the son or daughter just want the money, the $800,000. So we took it over. The owner never put too much money back into repairing the building, just the little things. He do everything hands on, and that's why we got a great deal, right? Now we're putting more money back into building, upgrading the units, and raising rents.
Wow. So you put in $800,000 and you're getting $10,000 of income. That's $10,000 a month of income is almost like financial freedom for many people.
Absolutely. But after expenses and stuff, you're looking at 55% expense ratio on your buildings. To skip over the numbers, also in terms of your down payment, you're not really putting the full $800,000. I want to be clear about that. In terms of your down payments, you're actually putting in you know 30% of that, which is 260,000, including closing costs.
Wow. I mean, even $200,000 you put in, you're still getting about maybe about $5,000 in rental income around close to there. So that's still amazing deal.
Yeah, you would have your net income at that point, but that's not your cash flow, right? So you still have debt servicing and such like that. And so for a building like this, you make about $1,500 to $2,000 a month in cash flow.
Right.
Yeah.
But still, it already appreciated.
Yes, that's right, and generally that's a pretty good return for a lot of people. So you're looking at the a cash on cash return about 6 to 7% cash on cash return for this investment.
Well, that's great. So, if you have any more questions for Patrick, then where we be able to reach you?
Yeah, you could shoot me an email or comment below to my Facebook comment here at patrick.investor@gmail.com.
Great. Thank you.